So we have about 230 people RSVP'd for tonight's event. We're going to be talking a little bit about buying your first multifamily and how wealth is built through home ownership. 230 people, that's crazy for a Wednesday night. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to the Mortgage Network, John Felino, and also John Stanford in our office for sponsoring tonight's event. I'm going to give a short message to the people. My grandmother got me started in real estate, and she had moved to Boston from Macon, Georgia in 1950s. Bought her first rental property not too long after that, and really did well for herself over the years in Boston. And she kept it really simple. She told me along the way, she said, you have basically two things that you have to that matter in real estate: is you have income and you have expenses. You have income coming in, the rent that you charge, and you have expenses, your mortgage, your taxes, insurance, and the other things that go along with owning property. And that's how she ran her business. She basically said, as long as my income exceeds my expenses, I'm doing well for myself. And when my income exceeds my expenses by a certain number, I look to buy more property. I think too many people make real estate, complex, or more complex than it needs to be. My grandmother, again, a woman from the South in Boston in the 1950s, buying real estate was not easy for her. But I can tell you that she never uttered the words cap rate. She never, looked at an amortization table. She didn't know what return on investment meant. She didn't talk about debt coverage ratios or some of the complex terminology that we use now. Not that those things aren't helpful and useful and you shouldn't pay attention to what they are, but I think people make real estate out to be a little bit more complex than it needs to be at the end of the day. So that'll be my message for the people tonight, is to keep things simple. Don't overcomplicate it. At the end of the day, you have income and expenses, and you hope one exceeds the other.